Welcome back to the Deep Dive. It is so wonderful to have you here with us.
It's great to be here.
Today, we are doing something a little different. We are not talking about history, and we are not talking about science.
No.
We are talking about the tool we use every single day. We are talking about English.
Yes, and you're right. English is a tool. It really is.
It is.
It's like a hammer or, a computer. But sometimes, sometimes this tool can be strange.
Ooh, strange is a good word for it.
Sometimes English just does not make sense.
Tell me about it. I have friends who are learning English, and they always tell me, why do you have so many small words?
Yes, the small word.
They understand the big words, like university or information.
Right, those are easy because they're similar in many languages.
But then they hear give up or get out or put off, and they get confused.
And that is the secret of English, isn't it?
It is.
Native speakers. So people born in England or America, we love these small words. We love them.
We really do.
We don't often use big, fancy Latin words when we're speaking to our friends. We use these small combinations.
Now, what are they called?
We call them phrasal verbs.
Phrasal verbs. Okay, that sounds like a grammar term from a dusty old textbook.
It does. It sounds scary.
But it's actually the key to sounding natural, isn't it?
It is the absolute key. I mean, if you want to understand movies or songs or just, a conversation in a coffee shop, you need these verbs. You really do.
You cannot escape them.
You cannot. They're everywhere.
So our mission today is, well, it's simple.
Very simple.
We are going to look at 5 of these power verbs.
I like that. Power verbs.
These are 5 phrases that you will hear all the time.
Yeah.
But we're not just going to give you a list.
No less.
We're going to explore them. We want you to feel these words.
Exactly. We are using a method called comprehensible input.
That sounds complicated.
It sounds very complicated, but it's not. It just means we will talk naturally. We'll tell stories. We will act out situations. We will help you understand the context.
So you don't need to memorize a list.
No memorizing. You just need to listen and let the meaning come to you.
I love that approach. No stress.
No stress.
No tests. Just listening and understanding.
That's the goal.
So what's on our menu today? What are the 5 stars of our show?
Well, we have a great selection for you today. We have 5 verbs that cover technology,
Okay.
emotions, solving problems, and caring for others.
Wow. So a bit of everything.
A bit of everything. They are back up,
Back up.
calm down,
Calm down.
do away with,
Do away with. A long one.
figure out,
Figure out.
look after.
Look after. I hear those words every single day.
You do?
Especially figure out. I think I say that 10 times a day.
And that is why we are here to help you figure out these verbs.
Huh? See what you did there?
I did.
Okay. Let's jump right in. Let's start with our first verb.
Let's do it.
This one is very important for anyone living in the modern world. Anyone who uses a computer or a phone needs this verb.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
phrasal verb we will study now is back up.
Back up. B-A-C-K-U-P. Back up.
So back up, what does it mean?
Well, this is an interesting phrase. The word back usually means, behind you.
Right, like I am walking back.
Exactly. But here, with the word up, it changes.
It changes completely.
In the world of technology, to back up means to make a copy.
A copy. Okay, let's unpack that. Why do we need a copy?
Because the world is a dangerous place for computers.
It is.
So imagine this. You are working on a very important document.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a book you are writing. You've
Yeah.
worked on it for months. You're typing on your laptop.
I can imagine it. I'm
Oh.
typing. I'm happy. The sun is shining. It's a good day.
It's a wonderful day. And then coffee.
Oh.
You knock your cup of coffee onto your computer.
Oh, no. A disaster. A complete disaster.
The screen goes black. The computer is dead.
It's gone.
It is gone. Now, here is the big question. Did you lose your book? Is your writing gone forever?
That depends.
On what?
It depends on if I used our phrasal verb.
Exactly. If you backed up your computer, you are safe.
I'm safe.
To back up means you took your writing and you put a second copy somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
Maybe on a USB stick. Maybe on the internet, in what we call the cloud.
So backup is like a safety net. It catches you when you fall.
That is a beautiful way to say it. It is. It's digital insurance.
Digital insurance. I like that.
And native speakers use this for phones, too.
Yeah.
All the time.
Oh, for phones. Right.
If you lose your iPhone, do you lose all your photos?
Oh, the photos?
Do you lose the pictures of your children or your dog?
I hope not. If I backed up my phone, then no.
Right.
I can buy a new phone, press a button, and poof. All my photos come back.
Precisely. You restore them from the backup.
So there's a noun too.
Yes. The verb is to back up. The noun, the copy itself, is called a backup. One word.
I think we need to hear this in action. The feeling is very important here. The stress.
The stakes are very high when we talk about losing data.
So high. Let's perform a scene.
Okay. What is the scenario? What's happening?
We are university students. It's the end of the semester.
Oh, the worst time.
The worst. And we have a very big paper due. A thesis. 50 pages long.
50 pages. Wow. That is a lot of work.
A lot of work. And I assume something bad happens.
Yes, something very bad. I am the student with the problem. You are my friend. We are in the library.
Okay, I am ready. I'm your calm, helpful friend.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No. No, no, no.
Hey, what is wrong? You look pale. Are you okay?
It's my laptop. It just stopped.
Stopped. What do you mean?
I was typing the conclusion to my history paper and the screen just turned off. It's black. I cannot turn it on.
Okay, take a breath. Maybe the battery's just dead. Let me check the cable.
It's not the battery. It was plugged in. I heard a noise, strange click, click noise, and then it died. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Click, click is usually the hard drive.
The hard drive?
Yeah, that's the memory of the computer.
Do not say that.
Yeah.
Please do not say that. My paper is due tomorrow morning. 50 pages.
I know.
If the computer's broken, I have nothing. I will fail the class.
Okay, listen to me. This is a bad situation, but maybe you are okay.
How be me?
How am I okay? Did you back up your files?
Did I?
Did you back up your paper? Did you save a copy to your email? Or to Google Drive? Yeah. Or a USB stick?
I don't know. Wait. Last night.
Yes.
Yes. Last night, before I went to sleep, I sent the file to my email. I backed it up to my email.
Are you sure? Check your phone. Check right now.
Okay, let me look. Sent mail.
Come on.
Yes, it is here. History paper final draft. It's here. It's here.
Oh, thank goodness. You backed up your work.
I backed it up. I am safe. I can just go to the library computer and print it.
You are very, very lucky. Always back up your data.
I will. Every day.
Good.
Phew. My heart was actually beating fast during that.
I know, right? The fear of losing work is so real.
It's a universal fear. We all rely on computers now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why backup is such a critical verb. If you do not back up, you are living dangerously.
Very dangerously. And did you notice how we used it?
No.
I asked, did you back up your files? And you said, I backed it up.
Right. I backed it up. We often put the object, the it, in the middle of the two words.
Yes. Back it up. It flows very nicely. It sounds very natural.
Is there any other meaning for backup?
There is, actually, a very literal meaning.
Right.
If you are driving a car and you need to go in reverse.
Backwards.
Yes. You put the car in R and you move backwards. You are backing up the car.
That makes sense. Moving back. Backing up.
But I think for our listeners, the computer meaning is the most important one.
I agree.
Oh.
For business, for study, for life.
So remember, copy your files.
Back up your data.
Be safe.
Now that situation in the library was very stressful.
Very.
I was panicking. I was shouting. I was emotional.
You were very emotional. Your energy was very high.
And that leads us perfectly to our second verb.
It does.
Because when someone is shouting and panicking, what do we tell them to do?
We tell them to calm down.
The phrasal verb we will study now is calm down.
CALMDOWN, calm down.
This is a verb about emotions, about changing how you feel.
Yes. Think about the word down.
Down, okay.
When you are angry or stressed or excited, your energy is up, your voice is loud, it's up.
Mm-hmm.
Your heart rate is fast, it's up, your blood pressure is up. Everything is up, up, up.
I feel like a balloon that is about to pop.
Exactly, that's a perfect image. So we need to bring all of that energy down.
Down.
We need to lower the stress. To calm down means to become quiet, relaxed, and peaceful again.
That's the transition from crazy to peaceful.
It is. Imagine a crying baby. The baby is screaming and screaming.
Yeah.
The mother holds the baby. She sings softly. She wants the baby to calm down.
Or imagine a fan at a football game. His team scores a goal.
Oh, yeah.
He's jumping up and down. He's screaming, "Go AL!"
He is very, very excited. His energy is way up.
And then his wife says, "Honey, please. It's just a game. You're scaring the dog."
Laughing slightly.
God.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Yes. So we use it for anger, for sadness, and for too much excitement.
But usually, I think usually for anger or stress.
Yes, that's the most common use.
Now, there is a trick with this word, isn't there?
Here's a big trick.
If someone is really, really angry and you tell them, calm down,
Yeah.
what happens?
Well, that is dangerous. Very dangerous. If you shout calm down at an angry person,
They get more angry.
you get much more angry. It never works.
Exactly. It sounds like an order. It sounds bossy.
So your tone of voice is very, very important. You must say it gently. Please, just calm down.
Let's try a dialogue.
Okay.
This time, let's use a very common stress. Traffic. Being late.
Oh, everyone hates being late. The car is the perfect place to lose your calm.
It really is.
Okay.
I am driving. You are the passenger. We are late for, let's say, a wedding. A very important wedding.
Oh, the pressure. And the traffic is
It's
stopped.
completely stopped. A wall of red lights, and I am losing my mind.
I'm ready.
Move. Just move. Why is nobody moving? Yeah.
Hey, watch out for that car. You're getting a little too close.
I don't care. We are going to miss it. We are going to miss the ceremony. This is a disaster.
We still have 20 minutes. We might make it.
Look at this. It is a red line on the map. It is red for 10 miles. We are never going to get there. I hate this city. I hate this car.
Please, you are shouting. You need to calm down.
How can I calm down? We are ruining the wedding. We're terrible friends.
Shouting at the traffic will not make the cars move. It only makes your blood pressure go up. Please, take a deep breath.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Breathe. Calm down.
Breathing heavily. I wanted to be on time.
I know you did. But we are here now. We cannot fly. So let's listen to some music. Let's relax. If we are late, we are late. Getting angry helps nothing.
Sighs deeply. You're right. I know you're right. I'm sorry. I'm just stressed.
Just breathe. In and out. Feel better.
A little bit. Okay. I am calming down. I am okay.
Good. Now just drive slowly and safely.
That felt very real.
Yeah.
I think I have had that exact conversation in a car before.
We all have. The road is a stressful place. But did you notice the logic? I told you that shouting does not help.
Right.
I give you a reason to calm down.
And I used the continuous form at the end. I didn't just say, I am calm. I said, I am calming down.
Yes.
It's a process. It takes time. You don't calm down in 1 second. It takes a minute or two.
That is very true. It is an action that happens over time.
Can we use this for things that are not people?
Yes.
Like, can a storm calm down?
Yes. That is an excellent question. And yes, you can.
Oh, cool.
You can say, the wind was very strong last night, but this morning the storm has calmed down.
So it means the weather is less violent.
Exactly. Less violent, more peaceful.
What about the stock market?
Yes, for sure. The market was crazy yesterday, but now it has calmed down.
So it means it is stable.
Yeah.
It is quiet.
It's quiet. So calm down is about returning to a state of peace.
Peace and quiet. I like that. A lovely phrasal verb.
It is.
Okay. We have saved our data. We have relaxed our minds. Now let's look at something a bit more active.
Okay.
The phrasal verb we will study now is do away with.
Do away with. This is a funny one. It has 3 words.
3 words.
Do away with.
It sounds strange when you say it slowly. I want to do away with it. What does that actually mean?
It means to abolish, to remove, or to stop using something completely.
Abolish is a very strong, very formal word.
It is.
Like a government abolishes a law.
Yes. And do away with is the phrasal verb version of that.
Okay.
It means you have a rule or a habit or a system and you decide, no more. We are finished with this. We are throwing it in the trash.
Can you give me a simple example?
Sure. Think about schools. In the past, in many countries, teachers could hit students.
Right.
It was a rule. It was allowed.
That's terrible.
Yes, it is. But society changed. We decided that hitting children is bad, so we did away with that rule.
We stopped it.
We stopped it. We removed it forever.
I see. So it implies a permanent change. We don't just pause it.
No.
We do away with it.
Exactly. It is gone. We often use this for laws or taxes or, old traditions that nobody likes anymore.
What about physical things? Can I do away with my old shoes?
You could say that, but it would sound a little strange.
Okay.
Usually for physical objects, we say throw away.
Yeah.
Do away with is more for ideas, systems, or practices.
Okay. That is a very important distinction. So I throw away my trash,
Yes.
but the government does away with the tax.
Perfect. That's it, exactly. Although, sometimes we use it for abstract things in our personal lives,
Like what?
like bad habits.
Oh, like smoking.
Yes. I really want to do away with my smoking habit.
What?
We should do away with these boring weekly meetings.
Yes. I think everyone wants to do away with meetings. Let's use that. A workplace. An office.
Good idea. So we are colleagues. We work in an office that has some very old-fashioned, very silly rules.
Okay, and I am fed up. I am tired of these rules.
You're ready for a revolution.
I am.
Good morning. Why are you writing on that piece of paper?
I am filling out the timesheet. I have to write down exactly when I arrived,
Ugh.
exactly when I went to the bathroom, and exactly when I ate my lunch.
Oh!
It takes me 20 minutes every day just to fill out this paper.
Oh, I hate the timesheet. It is so old-fashioned. Why do we still do it? We have computers now. The computer knows when we are working.
Exactly. It is a complete waste of time and a waste of paper.
You know, the new boss is very modern. She likes efficiency.
So you think maybe she would listen?
I do.
I think we should talk to her. We should suggest that we do away with the paper timesheets.
That's a brave idea. You think she'll agree?
Why not? It saves money. It makes us happier. It is time to do away with this old system. It belongs in the 1990s.
I agree with you 100%. Let's write a proposal. Proposal to do away with manual time tracking.
Yes, let's kill the timesheet. Let's do away with it for good.
For good. I like it.
I felt like a revolutionary there.
Yeah.
Let's do away with it.
It is a powerful phrase, isn't it? It feels strong.
It does.
When you say, let's do away with this, you are taking charge. You are making a decision to improve things.
It sounds much better than just saying stop.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop the timesheets. It is okay, but let's do away with the timesheets. It sounds more strategic.
It does. It sounds professional. It sounds like you have thought about it and decided it's not necessary anymore.
Is it formal or informal? Can I use it with my friends?
It's quite neutral, actually. You can use it with your boss or you can use it with your friends.
Oh, okay.
For example, let's do away with gifts this Christmas. Let's just have dinner together.
That is a great example.
Yeah.
Saving money and stress. Do away with the gifts.
So as you are listening, think about your life. Is there a bad habit you want to do away with?
Oh, I definitely need to do away with that habit of checking my phone in bed. It ruins my sleep.
See, it is a very useful verb for self-improvement.
It is. Okay, moving on. We have cleared away the old rules. Now we have a problem.
A puzzle.
We have a puzzle. We need to use our brains.
Yeah.
The phrasal verb we will study now is figure out.
Figure out. F-I-G-U-R-E-O-U-T. Figure out. This is a favorite of mine because it means to solve a problem or to understand something that is difficult.
To solve and understand.
Yeah.
But how is it different from just knowing?
Ah, good question. Knowing is the result. Figuring out is the journey.
The journey.
It's the process of thinking.
Ah, okay. So if I know the answer to 2 + 2 is 4, I just know it.
You just know it.
But if I look at a difficult math problem and I calculate and I think and I count on my fingers, that is figuring it out.
Yes, it implies effort. It implies that you used your brain to find the answer.
We use this a lot for mysteries, right? Like Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes is the master of figuring things out.
He is.
He looks at the clues, he thinks, and then, he figures out who the killer is.
We also use it for machines, for how things work.
Yes, all the time. Imagine you buy a new coffee machine. It has 10 buttons. You don't know which button makes the espresso?
So I press some buttons, I look at the manual, I try again.
And finally, you get a beautiful cup of coffee.
And I say,
You say, I figured it out. I understood how the machine works.
I have the perfect context for this. The most confusing thing in the world.
What is that?
IKEA furniture.
Oh, yes. Flat pack furniture. A box full of wood and screws and very strange instructions.
It is a test of intelligence and patience.
It is.
Let's act this out. We're trying to build a bookshelf.
Oh, no. Okay.
Ugh, this does not fit. Why does this screw not fit in the hole?
Let me see. Are you using screw number 104?
I don't know. They all look the same. This instruction manual has no words, just pictures of a smiling man. I am not smiling.
Okay, relax, calm down. Let's look at the diagram. I need to figure out which piece is the top and which piece is the bottom.
I think this big piece is the bottom. It looks like a bottom.
No, look here. The bottom has 4 holes for the legs. This piece only has 2 holes.
You are right. So where is the piece with 4 holes?
Is it that one? Under the box?
This one. Yes, 4 holes.
Okay.
So this is the bottom. I'm with you.
Okay. Now we need to figure out how to attach the sides.
It shows an arrow turning to the right. So I turn the screw like this.
Try it. Let's see. Effort noise. It is working. It's tight.
Nice. See?
Oh,
we are getting somewhere. We can do this.
I think I understand the system now. The big screw is for the outside. The small screw is for the inside.
Yes. You figured it out.
We are geniuses. We can build anything.
Let's not get too excited. We
What?
still had to figure out the doors.
Oh, right. The doors.
As part 2.
I love that aha moment.
Me too.
The moment when the confusion goes away and you understand, that is the feeling of figuring it out.
Yes. And, we can use it for people too.
For people. Yes. Sometimes people are strange. They act in weird ways. You can say, I cannot figure him out.
So it means I don't understand his personality or his motivation.
Exactly. Why is he so quiet today? I can't figure him out. It means he is a puzzle to me.
That is very useful. So we can figure out math, we can figure out machines, and we can figure out people.
And most importantly, you can figure out English.
Yes. English is a big puzzle. But you are listening, you are thinking, and your brain is connecting the dots.
You are figuring it out right now.
It is a satisfying feeling.
It is.
Okay, we are at our final verb, number 5.
The last one.
We've had some stressful verbs today.
Yeah.
Back up with the fear of loss. Calm down with anger. Do away with rules. Figure out with all that mental effort. Let's end with a warm verb, a kind verb.
I like that.
The phrasal verb we will study now is look after.
Look after. L-O-O-K-A-F-T-E-R. This is a gentle phrase.
It feels gentle.
It means to take care of someone or something.
To take care of. So to be responsible for them.
Yes. And think about the words. Look is visual. You are watching them.
Right.
And after implies following. So metaphorically, you are watching over someone to make sure they are safe.
Who do we usually look after?
Well, the most common object is children, babies. I need to look after my baby sister tonight.
It means you feed her, you play with her, you make sure she doesn't, touch the hot stove.
Exactly. It implies work, but loving work. We also use it for pets.
Of course. Who will look after my dog when I'm on holiday?
And we use it for sick people. If your husband has the flu, you bring him soup, you give him medicine, you are looking after him.
Isn't the same as watch? Can I say, can you watch my dog?
That's a great question. Watch is very temporary.
Okay.
Like for 5 minutes, watch my bag while I go to the bathroom.
Right.
But look after implies a longer time and more care.
More care.
Feeding, walking, protecting, it's a bigger job.
I see. So look after is a deeper responsibility.
Yes. It is about their welfare, their health, and happiness.
Let's create a situation. Holidays again. Everyone loves a holiday.
But holidays create problems if you have living things in your house.
Right. I want to go to Paris, but I have a cat. A very demanding, very fluffy cat.
And you cannot leave the cat alone for a week.
No. She would be very angry. So, I need a favor.
You need a friend.
I need a friend. Hey, are you busy next week?
Not really. Just working. Why?
Well, I found a cheap ticket to Paris. I really want to go.
Yeah.
I really need a break.
Oh, that sounds amazing. You should definitely go.
I want to. But there's the problem of my cat, Luna.
The cat.
Can't take her with me. And I don't want to put her in a cat hotel. She hates cages. She gets lonely.
She's a sensitive cat.
Very sensitive. So I was wondering, would you mind looking after her?
Look after Luna.
Just for 5 days. You just need to come to my apartment in the morning and evening, give her some food, maybe play with her string toy for a minute.
Does she bite?
Only if you stop petting her too soon.
Okay. I like cats. Yes, I can look after her.
Really? Oh, you are a lifesaver. Thank you.
It's no problem. I will feed her and make sure she doesn't destroy the sofa. I will look after her well.
Thank you so much. I will bring you back some French chocolate.
It's a deal.
You are a good friend. Looking after a cat is a big responsibility.
It is. When you say, I will look after it, you are making a promise.
A promise.
You are saying, I will keep this safe.
We can also use this for objects, right? But it's a little different.
Yes, absolutely. You can say, I look after my car.
Which means?
It means I wash it, I change the oil, I drive carefully, I maintain it.
Or he really looks after his health.
Yes. He exercises and eats vegetables. He cares for his body.
It is a really nice verb. It connects us to other people and things.
It is the verb of care.
Wow. We have traveled a long way today.
We have.
We went from broken computers to Paris with a cat.
That is the journey of language. It takes you everywhere.
Let's do a quick recap. A rapid-fire review to make sure these verbs stuck in your brain.
Let's do it.
I will say the verb. You tell me the core meaning. Ready?
I am ready.
Verb number 1. Back up.
To make a copy of your beta so you don't lose it, back up your files.
Verb number 2. Calm down.
To relax. To stop being angry or stressed. Breathe. Calm down.
Verb number 3, do away with.
To remove or stop a rule or a habit, let's do away with old traditions.
Verb number 4, figure out.
To solve a puzzle or understand a problem, think until you figure it out.
And verb number 5, look after.
To take care of someone, to be responsible. Look after your friends.
You know, listening to these all together, they really tell a story of life.
How so? What do you mean?
Well, first you have a disaster, you have a problem, so you need to back up.
Right.
Then you get emotional about it, so you have to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
Then you decide to change your life and remove the bad stuff. You do away with it.
I like this.
Then you solve your new problems, you figure them out, and finally you focus on helping others. You look after them.
That is beautiful. A whole philosophy in 5 phrasal verbs.
So we hope you enjoy this deep dive. English is not just grammar rules. It's a way to describe your world.
And please don't worry about being perfect. Just try to use one of these verbs today. Just one.
Maybe you are figuring out what to eat for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you need to look after your plants.
Say the words to yourself. Make them yours.
Thank you so much for listening. You are doing a great job. Keep going.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.